Hey Divas, I'm coming to you with a ButterBee design team project. I thought I would go ahead and switch it up and create something different, so I decided to do an altered journal, junk journal. So it's my first time doing one and I was pretty excited. So let me go ahead and show you everything I used from ButterBee. I used these large corner pieces. I ran out, but these ones right here are white corner pieces, but much smaller. So I used the 4 that was in here that was left. And I used one of these. I just painted it white. And I used one of these, and I just cut off the top part with my Tim Holtz scissors. Then I used these 16 clear pointy backs. And I did have flowers. I have no more because I made butterflies out of them. So this is just the one piece that's left, so you'll see that. And then this is the last of this flower also. So I had one, it has like 6 petals. So I'm like at the ends of some of these, which is really cool. Now let's get to it. I'm so excited. Now, this is a junk journal using all Tilda papers. So Natalie, who has put some bling on it, she has gifted me, she has like all the paper pads, and she was nice enough to share with me a lot of the papers from the multiple pads. So I have them all mixed in here. So I can't tell you what pad is from what because I do not own any. So they all work together. And I also got die cut sheets, so you'll see here that that's what I used also. Okay, so I used my cinch. My son bought me a cinch for my birthday, so I got to use it for the first time. I used medium weight chipboard that I purchased from Michael's. And then of course a super cute 3/4 inch binding that I got from Hobby Lobby in pink. And this right here are their die cuts from the paper pads. And this is where you see I used the flowers, and I had cut the piece out to make them butterflies. And then just put some bling in there from my stash. And I just used some bling flourishes. These are the big corner pieces. I love these pieces. They're super pretty and they come white, so I didn't do it white myself. Let me move this up a little bit. And then I used another one there. There's this super cute handle, and I painted it white all on top and on the bottom. And then that is where I added the 16 size 16 pointy backs in here. Okay, and then this part right here, try a little bit more. This part right here that says welcome, this I fussy cut out of the paper, and then I just hung it on some twine, pink twine. And then I used this cute little bow and these little applique piece here and here that I got from Crafty Nita. And then this cute little butterfly that's made out of Tilda paper was gifted to me by Natalie. And these little blings and stuff she put on there. This right here, let me see. Let me put this up a little bit. This right here is a little shabby type bow that I made with my hands because I don't have the bow at all. And I was so determined to make one because Rosanna did a super cute little tutorial on the new bow at all. And I loved the shabby bows that she was making. So I went ahead and made it. And that little center in there was gifted to me by Marissa. Thank you, Marissa. So I used that in the middle. Okay, so I'm just had this stuff hanging from it. Okay, so that's the cover. I love it. Okay, and then here's the inside. A lot of it is, keep in mind it's a junk journal, so I used a lot of the paper, and the paper's so beautiful there's really not need to add much more. So I used some of my trim. I did the Martha Stewart border punch, and here's one of the papers. So for all of you that are huge Tilda fans, you already know what paper line is what when you see it. So here's one of the pages. All I did was use my corner punch on the top part. Paper's so beautiful. And then of course that's the back side. So that's just one of the pages. So if I have a picture, for instance, like our picture we took when we all met up, I could just get a cute paper clip and then just pin it to the side. That's what's cool about these junk journals. It's about however you want to put stuff in there in your own style, in your own way. But this might be gifted, so we'll see. And then this right here is a postcard that I had in my stash. I believe Violet or Elizabeth, one of them gifted me these a long time ago. And so I have a few of them, but this one went really well with the paper. And then all I did was add one of the cute little die cuts from the Tilda paper. Here's another pocket, and I used the, these are the small corner pieces that I ran out of. And I adhered all of this with glossy accent. And then here is the one big flower medal. And then there's another flower one on top of that I showed you I only had a piece of. And this is one of my Mod Podge melts that I put in the middle. So what I did is I made a little pocket. So there's 3 little tags here, and these ones are part of the sheets that you cut out. These aren't the die cut ones, so I had to cut fussy cut them out. So I just made a little pocket. Paper is just so stinking beautiful. And then of course on here I had to fussy cut this image out of the paper because I loved it. And then I put that on there. So stinking cute. This right here is just a smaller little leaf page, and I did the corners. So this one's open also. And this is the other side. And those are die cuts also. Okay. Here is a tag. One of those shipping tags, and I just added some seam binding. This right here is one of the die cuts. This is also 3 of the die cuts. I just layered them on each other, so there's space behind here if I wanted to tuck something back there. So this right here is one full piece. It's so beautiful. So I just put that on the tag. This is the reverse of the tag. I just had some paper doilies from my stash, 2 different kinds, and then I just cut them in half. And with the scrap papers, I went ahead and made flowers out of it. I use every inch of the paper I have because I highly doubt she's going to be gifting me any more of those tags. So I'm very careful about what I use it on. And then these little tiny buttons I just got from Michael's. No, I'm lying. Joann's. And then here is another one of those leaf pages, so it's a full-size page. This super cute Tilda image was gifted to me by Elise. Thank you, Elise. This was put on her packaging when we all met up. So, heck yeah, I saved it. And this was perfect. So all I did was add this little cabochon. She had a flower on her jacket, so I covered it with the cabochon. And then she had a flower here, and I just put this little tiny embellishment on there too. Now, on all the flowers, of course, you're not going to see them on here, but I used Wink of Stella, so they look really pretty and shimmery. So that's what I have on that page. And then this is the back page. I punched this cute little dove out and this little bird out of a scrap piece of paper, and I just added it. This is part of the paper. Super duper pretty. Then I made another little pocket page, so it's like in the middle. And then I used that same little doily punch. This right here was gifted to me by Marissa. This was, we all got these little die cuts when we met up, so I used it on here. I reversed it. The other side is where the pattern is, but I wanted just the white. So I turned it around. This is one of the die cuts. And so was this little bird and this little bird. And then right here are 2 tags. That is, of course, the Tilda paper. Okay. Oops. And then this is the back part. This is a little die cut. This right here is a tag I had in my stash from a very long time ago. And then I put a little die cut on there, and I just added some pink little seam binding. And there's nothing on that side. This is another like little leaf page. And I just grabbed one of my old pieces. I have the centerpiece in here, so if I add a picture or whatever, I can put that in there and lift it up on Pop Dots. If I keep it. And then this is the back of that page. So I added a little bit of trim. I used a different piece of paper, so there's 1, 2, 3. And then I added the two, or no, this is the leftover piece from the doily that I cut on the other half. So I just adhered on the inside. So I love how they came out. And then here is another little pocket page. This is the paper. I added a little die cut there. It's super cute. I loved that image. And then this is the little pocket. And then these right here were gifted to me by Natalie. When we all met up, she gifted all of us these Tilda punch jars. So I put those in there. I thought that was super cute. And some more die cuts in here. Here's another shipping tag. I just put it a different direction. I added another one of the die cuts there. And then here is another complete leaf page, and I added another Butterbee here. And then I just put a cute little cabochon in there. And that's the reverse of that page. See how beautiful it is? You totally don't need to add stuff. I love it. And then this is the back page. Okay, so I added a cute little doily here, and then I layered one of the die cuts here, and then, no, this is the whole die cut on top of here. I put a magnet right here on this flap, so you can add some type of picture there, or whatever it is. And then right here, I added another like little photo mat, and I made these little flowers out of, you know, leftover pieces, and just put 3 little tiny itty bitty buttons. So I thought that was super cute. And then that's just the back. It's the same paper as the front. So it's so super pretty. I love, love, love how it came out. And I love how you can even add metal to stuff like this that you wouldn't even think about. So the good thing is Monique does have stuff in white. And worst case scenario, you know, like for this one right here, I had to paint it. It is what it is. I don't mind it. So this is my Butterbee Design Team project. I hope you like it. I hope you feel inspired to make one of these. I mean, of course, I have the cinch, so if you have a bind it all, you can use that. Or, heck, just buy a journal and alter it. Make that even easier. I really enjoyed the cinch. I love the cinch. I am a huge fan. I had the bind it all, and I gave it to Natalie, hoping she'll use it. And, but I do like the cinch. It's super awesome. So go on over, I have the information below to go purchase some metal yumminess over from Monique's store. And thank you guys so much for stopping by. Thank you so, so very much for your comments and just everything. And to my new subscribers, you guys are awesome. So I will see you guys later. Bye.